Before we talk about Kenny Kunene and his epic meltdown, I want to take this time to say, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules and watching this platform. Thank you so much for engaging with each other in a respectful manner on this platform. You know, there are not a lot of political channels where you would find people engaging with each other in a respectful manner, man. I watch some of these channels and I would go to the comment section to try to see how people feel about certain topics. What you find on the comment section is this horrible. And it is said that today in South Africa, and it is said that South Africans have easily adopted the politics of insult. It is said that today in South Africa, people, when they have different positions on politics, they no longer debate with each other. They no longer share ideas. They no longer try to learn from each other. Instead, people will insult each other. People will drag each other down. And people will call each other with names. What I love the most is that that is not happening on this platform. I love the fact that on this platform, people are not scared to disagree with each other. I love the fact that people are not scared to exchange ideas with each other. And I love the fact that people feel safe on this platform. You know that if you say something that someone might find wrong, you are not going to get insulted on this platform. On this platform, people engage with each other in a respectful manner. And guys, that means a world to me. Recently, I got my analytics report, and while I was busy studying this analytics report, I realized that people are not only watching this platform, they are not only engaging with each other in a respectful manner on this platform. People are sharing the contents of this platform. I was shocked to see that people have literally shared the content of this platform with thousands and thousands of people. Meaning that people are sharing the content of this platform with their families, with their relatives, with their colleagues, with everyone they know. And for that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much. You have no idea what your support has done for me. You have no idea what your support has done for my family. This platform has changed my life, literally. And you guys have changed my life, literally. And for that, guys, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So before I get you guys to cry, do not get your tissues yet. I want us to discuss something. You know, guys, I've seen this video over the weekend by the Deputy President of Patriotic Alliance, Kenny Kunene. And on this video, Kenny Kunene is talking about the disservice that the African National Congress has done to the people of South Africa. Kenny Kunene is talking about the conditions that poor people in South Africa are expected to live under. You know, as someone who grew up in the township and still in the townships, I hope I make it out, and still in the townships, it is sad to see the conditions that our people are living under. Everything has broken down in our communities. Education system has broken down. 30% pass rate is literally harming young people of this country. We no longer have the infrastructure in our townships, in our communities. We no longer have sporting facilities in our townships. Sports is something that is not even encouraged right now in our townships. Not at school, not at home. Our sporting facilities have been broken down. I don't even want to talk about our healthcare system. Guys, there's so much that is happening in our townships, and there's so much that is wrong in our townships. When you watch this video, I want you to be aware of something. Politicians will gaslight you. Because what Kenny Kunene is talking about on this platform or on this video is the truth. But what you must learn from these guys is that everything they say, you must take it with a grain of salt.
Anathema, you contractors that build these houses, I give you anathema. You the leaders of the ANC, from national to province to region to local, I give you anathema. I curse you in the name of Jesus. You are not human. You are not human. A black government building black people build houses like this. One door, one window. You are fucked up in your mind. You are evil. You are evil. From from your number one down. All of you. You are evil. I curse you. You can't even look after the graveyards. That's why you are so cursed. God will deal with you. The ancestors will deal with you. The blood of those who have died for this liberation, it will deal with you. All the leaders of the liberation struggle are turning in their graves. This is not what they were fighting for their people. This is not what they are fighting for. One door, one window. I'm going to open a case with the public protector for the violation of the fire regulations. If this house is burning and the fire is by the door, how are these people going to go out?
Yeah.
How are they going to go out? You are evil, ANC.
It's election season, boy. And you know, when it's election season, man, politicians are starting to sound a bit unhinged. Because I must say that everything that Kenny Kunene is talking about on this video is true. The conditions that our people are expected to live under in our communities, man, it's unbearable. There's sewage everywhere. People are not working. Graduates are sitting at home doing nothing. We no longer have infrastructure, man. There's nothing, there's barely anything good that is happening in our communities. But the reason why I said that every time when politicians speak, you always have to take it with a grain of salt is that it is nice to see Patriotic Alliance being so passionate about the conditions that our people are living under. But what is funny about these politicians is that they say nothing about the fact that they are in a coalition government with ANC in a couple of municipalities in South Africa. So if you're going to agree to go into coalition with the ANC in some municipalities, do you still have the right to complain about what the ANC has done? That is my question for you guys. If the DA goes into coalition with African National Congress, does the DA still have the right to criticize the ANC about the work that the ANC has done, knowing very well that the DA and the ANC are in a coalition together? Because that is what is happening right now. Patriotic Alliance is in coalition with African National Congress in a couple of municipalities in South Africa, in a lot of municipalities in South Africa. Patriotic Alliance, ANC, EFF, they are all the same. They are in the same boat, running a lot of municipalities in South Africa. And you can see how people are living. So do these people still have the right to complain about what the African National Congress is doing, knowing very well that they are eating with the African National Congress? Is Patriotic Alliance right now being honest with the people, or they are simply gaslighting the people? That's what I need to understand from you guys, because I've been battling with this whole thing for some time, because I was like, if Patriotic Alliance is going to go into coalition with African National Congress, knowing exactly the history of African National Congress, the corrupt history of the African National Congress, do these guys still have the right to complain about what the African National Congress is doing to the people? Herman Mashaba said that as long as he's the leader of Action SA, Action SA will have nothing to do with African National Congress. So if Patriotic Alliance is going to work with African National Congress, if these guys are going to get the MMC jobs and all of these positions because of working with African National Congress, do they still have the right to complain about what the African National Congress is doing to the people, or are they simply gaslighting the people? I remember I was talking about a similar topic a couple of months back, that people need to stop listening to political parties when they say that we are not going to work with a certain political party come 2024. These guys are electioneering. They say they are not going to work with certain political parties, but after the votes have been counted, everyone wants a piece of power. They are going to negotiate with each other. And they're simply going to say that we are putting South Africans before us. This is why I will always say that don't listen to the DA when they say that they will never go into coalition with the ANC. Don't listen to the EFF when they say they will never get into coalition with the DA. Don't listen to the ANC when they say these guys have worked with each other before. And they always have an excuse that we are doing it for the service of our people. It is no longer about our parties, but it's because of the service of our people. So what is it exactly that the Patriotic Alliance is playing at right now? Because if you are running municipalities with African National Congress, should you be out there criticizing the African National Congress for the work that he has done for the people? I don't know, guys. I'm a bit confused about this whole thing. I'm a bit confused. Because honestly, I feel like they are simply gaslighting the people at this point. I feel like they are gaslighting the people. Because everyone knows the history of African National Congress. Patriotic Alliance, before getting in bed with African National Congress, they know the history of African National Congress. They know what African National Congress does. But they still get into bed with them because they want the tenders, because they want the MMC jobs. They still get in bed with African National Congress. But at the same time, they go to the people and try to expose the African National Congress. So what is it exactly they are doing here? I don't know, guys. Please tell me, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? If you go into coalition with a certain political party, do you still have the right to complain about the work that political party is doing? Do you still have the right? Guys, I am confused about this whole thing. I'm not going to take any position. I want you guys to tell me. Is Kenny Kunene within his right to complain about the African National Congress? Is Patriotic Alliance within its right to complain about the African National Congress, knowing very well they are running a lot of municipalities with African National Congress? Are they within their right, or are they simply gaslighting the people? Guys, please tell me what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and the most important part is subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.